And for Cleveland, they've gone 4-1 over the last 5, playing pretty well, and they're looking to build on that tonight. Tonight we're going to be watching LeBron James, still physically superior in just about every matchup. He says he feels his athleticism has waned a little, Shaq. I'm not sure if I see it.
Well, he's older, but listen, Ernie, I played with this guy. He's 275, 5% body fat. He's an absolute handful to deal with in the post and on the open floor. Still the best player in the game, absorbs the contact without flinching, and still moves better than a lot of guys in the league.
Yeah, and if he played with you, he is getting older. So at least one level or another, he has a physical advantage on every player. But I will say this, he has slowed down slightly.
Of course.
But his slight slowness is still 10 times superior than the guy who's the fastest in the league.
And 5% body fat.
Yes.
Wow.
Small world.
Who's you talking to us?
Small world, man.
Yeah.
Well, let's, we'll see you later. We're out of here.
Great shot there of the flags that reside at the base of the Renaissance Tower. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. For the Detroit Pistons, they coming off a good outing against the Pacers in Indiana. And that result, guys, was a real shocker. It was just about as complete a dominant performance as we've seen them.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big, timely shots.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. So on the floor for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Doc is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Mozgov in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The Pistons shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And, guys, those numbers represent a nice step up from what they were last year.
And Jennings drops them both. Doyle, he's guarded by Love and stolen by Love. Pass to Doc. Puts it up from 12. Rebound by the Pistons. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, and they got beat last time these two teams met, and really free throws were the story.
Yeah, you know, that differential jumps off the page to me, and whether it's more disciplined defense or more aggressive offense, they've got to look to flip that script tonight.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. After the missed 3 from Stanley Johnson. Irving with a clean look, and the 3 ball is good.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
And it's Detroit's ball. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, thank you. I spoke with the Pistons head coach for just a bit. Of course, the conversation veered to the challenge of defending LeBron James. And he said, there's not a lot of good options with him. He can really do it all. I think you just have to try and stay in front of him. And if he gets in close, you have to bring help. And guys, we've seen LeBron really force the issue as far as getting into the lane. We'll see how they do.
Thank you, Doris. Good on both.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Detroit on D. It's a 3-point game. Here is Doc, guarded by Jackson. Here's Doc. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Pistons with a quick start to this game. Johnson, the pass to Jackson. Drummond, a screen. Jennings kicks to Drummond. Pass to Doyle. Here's Jackson. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Fires from 18. No good from Doc.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Johnson. Getting around 12 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go, but I like what I'm seeing right now.
Here is Doc. He's coming off a 34-point game against Portland. And here we go, the Pistons fast break. Johnson kicks to Jackson. Excellent D there from Mozgov.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Irving passes to Doc. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting. For so long, Clark, Freak has made it apparent that he wants to be a global star. Isn't that what all these guys really want? Tries to achieve that through endorsements. You wonder if he is taking some of his focus off the game.
Well, you know, it's perfectly fine for any NBA player to sign a few endorsements, but you have to make sure that the main thing stays the main thing. NBA players need to hoop more than they need to worry about their brand.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Irving against Jennings. Irving attacking. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Jennings with the bucket.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Here is Doc, guarded by Jackson. Here is Doc. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Jackson with it, guarded now by Irving. Jennings dishes to Johnson. Here's Drummond. Three-pointer, just 5 on the clock. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Drummond.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
The shot's good from Doc.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. That sends Reggie Jackson to the free throw line. That one on Love. Thompson, he's checked in for Kevin Love. Over to the left wing. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
To the paint. Irving against Jennings. Jackson has the open look. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings. That's now 8 points for Reggie Jackson.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Dishes to Irving. Here is Doc. 7 points in the game. Down low and taken away by Johnson. Pass to Jennings. No one near him. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against the Trailblazers.
And the deciding factor in that one was their success from the floor. I mean, they just hit big shots time and time again.
Yeah, just the way you want it when you're the road team. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into it.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And some of these distributors have been very hot from beyond the arc this season. The best three-point shooting point guards in the league.
Lufton to take that shot if it's available.
And if I'm coaching him, I want him taking that shot. I mean, just look at the percentage. I mean, that earns you the green light for me on every possession.
LeBron against Johnson. Irving, good look. And that one hits back iron.
I guess even he has missed one of those once in a while.
Jennings kicks to Jackson. Drummond passes to Johnson. They double-team Johnson. Here's Jackson. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. And that's 13 points for Reggie Jackson.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
And it's good.
It's like they forgot that anybody else is on the floor. They're just going at each other right now.
I know it's a team game, but every now and then, guys detour into the one-on-one action that we've got on our hands right now.
The tray, and another three for Detroit.
D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Here is Doc, guarded by Jackson. Back to James. And he gets the bucket.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Now here's Jackson. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. They get it back. Ilyasova. And finally they hit one. And the Pistons lead by 10.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Here's Jennings. Anderson Varejao making his last shot. It's Jennings with the drive. Comes up empty off the pick.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Charity stripe shot. And again, it's Cleveland.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Pistons leading by 6. Outside Jackson. Jennings against Irving. And it's Drummond hit the jam.
Boy, you got to love that nice assist by Jennings.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. The screen from Thompson. Doc the pass to Thompson. Clock at 6. Here's Doc. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
It's been a nice game for Doc. He's already up to 14 points. And he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
The Cavaliers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
That's good from Doc. A different look here for Detroit. Morris is checked in for Drummond. Lee comes in for Johnson. And it's Jody Meeks in for Reggie Jackson. Then for the Cavaliers, Smith comes in for LeBron. And Shumpert in there for Kyrie Irving. And so he makes both from the line.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
The drive by Jennings. Drops in the layup for 2. Jennings has got 8. Here is Doc. 16 points for him. Got a hand on it.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
To the wing on the left. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Jennings. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And now a 10-point Detroit lead.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. His last 10 games, putting up about points per 10 assists and 3 rebounds. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
Yeah, in every way, I think he's doing a much better job, and the numbers certainly support that.
Here is Doc. From about 16. That one rolling around and rims out.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. To the middle. Ball's knocked loose. Meeks dishes to Ilyasova. Launches a 3. Rebound by Anderson Varejao. Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Doc the pass to Varejao. The screen from Thompson. Here is Doc. He's guarded by Jennings. Releases. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You want to play downhill. Well, at some point you think somebody's got to cool off in this one, right?
Now here's Jennings. And he also played a big role in their last game with Indiana. Out to Lee. Wide open. The offensive rebound. Feeds to Meeks. From deep. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anderson Varejao. That's his first foul.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Well, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass. Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
Boy, I love that attack mentality. Get in there and force the officials to make a call.
Jennings with the double team. Kicks to Varejao. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. This is his first trip to the line tonight. That's good from Anderson Varejao. He doesn't get the second one. Pistons leading by 11. And Meeks kicks to Lee. The pass to Morris. The Pistons working the ball around now. Ilyasova sets a screen for Jennings. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. That's good. Smith's got his first 2 points of the night.
Now that's a momentum shifter there. A steal leading straight to a quick bucket.
Yeah, and a great way, Clark, to capitalize on the turnover. Don't waste any time. Get the ball right up the court.
Up top, Jennings. He's got 10. And the wide open shot from Morris. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Doc. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. The Pistons on top. Up. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter. A platoon swap here for Cleveland. Here is Doc. 16 points for him. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Thompson and Varejao at the 4 and 5. Doc is out there with McCollum, and it's Shumpert in at the small forward. Doc the pass to Thompson. Can't hit. And Detroit the other way now.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Trailblazers made some major contributions. He ended up with 34 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. He had a great game in all facets, and his coach called it a complete game of basketball. High praise to be sure, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Dives for it, and stolen by Jennings. Pass to Dort. Johnson right side. Johnson double team. Knocked away. Outside Jennings. Goes up to the stripe. And a wide open look for Lee. Off target with his 3. Here's Ilyasova. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
And Thompson kicks to Shumpert. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Shumpert's got his second basket of the night.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in it.
I want to take a look at the Pistons and how they rank in the NBA right now. Move the ball.
Fifth in opponent field goal percentage. 9th in points off turnovers. And they're a top 10 shooting team from the foul line. Pretty good company for that team.
And you look at their defense, they limit their opponents into that anemic shooting percentage because of their terrific teamwork. These guys stay on a string and really provide that help to one another when they're out there.
Here's Doc. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Yeah, a bit over eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
Outside Jennings. Off with the layup.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Here is Doc. He's guarded by Jennings. Oh, and here we go with Lee. Nobody back. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Here is Doc. He's guarded by Jennings. That's good. 18 points for Freak. Detroit leading by 7. Jennings with the ball. He's got 10. Passes it to Dort. Out to Lee. Up top Jennings. He dishes it to Johnson. Ilyasova, a screen on Shumpert. Clock at 4. The feed now to Jennings. Jennings can't get that one to fall. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Pick by Verajao. Here is Doc. He's guarded by Jennings. The pass to Doc. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And Verajao, the bucket on the assist by Thompson. Verajao's got 5.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it. Good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
The dish to Lee. The drive by Jennings. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. 12 points for him.
With a much bigger man guarding him, that's not an easy shot to get off. Never mind to knock down. Terrific basket.
1:16 left here in the second. Shumpert with the steal. Pass to Doc. From the corner. They get it back.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Ilyasova dishes to Jennings. Lee passes to Ilyasova. Johnson in the corner. He kicks it to Lee. On the wing, Johnson passes it to Dort. Releases. And he overshot that one, missing. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here is Doc. He's got 18. Can't hit.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's gone wrong with him this quarter. He's really fallen off.
Kept alive, and there's the pass to Doyle. Dishes it to Jennings. He feeds it to Johnson. Pass to Lee. Outside Jennings. Ilyasova sets a screen for Jennings. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Pistons lead by 5. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, the offense has obviously been a struggle. What do you think you can do better to make up ground on them?
I don't think there's some magic answer to that. I mean, defense aren't exactly a puzzle. There's a solution to it. Sometimes all you can do is hoist it up and hope it goes in. Right now, they just aren't falling for us.
You simply can't get enough of you. Thanks for joining us. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of quarter number 3.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. We've done a nice job of getting everyone involved in the offense. Our passing has been heads up and unselfish. That's something I'd like to see even more of. I did like the scoring punch we got off the bench. That heated things up for us when we had to have a little something extra. The pace of the game, just to bring that up real quick, isn't a huge concern because I think we're suited to play at any speed. But somewhere in the middle of the tempo spectrum would probably be ideal. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Jennings runs the point with Jackson flanking him. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's Johnson. And it's Doyle in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Detroit right now. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. On the wing, Johnson. Feeds to Jennings. Plenty of space. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Johnson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Cleveland's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Love.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Outside Jackson. And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game. Johnson outside. Kicks to Jackson. Wing shot on the way. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Doc. Drills the baseline jumper. Doc's got 22.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds a spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
The Pistons have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
And a big game for Jackson. He's got 21 points, and he's drained 3 three-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Love outside. Picked by Mozgov. Takes a 3. They get it again. Can't hit from in close.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Jennings can't get it to go.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Here's Doc. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. Doc's got 4 points now in the quarter. Pistons leading by 6. The drive by Jackson. Lets it go from 11. Detroit, no good that time either.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. For Cleveland, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Marcus Morris is checked in for Detroit. Jody Meeks comes in for Johnson.
Jody Meeks.
This break gives us the chance to see which teams have been the most successful in the transition game this month. The Cavaliers 4th.
I mean, they have really hit their stride in terms of that transition game. No doubt about it. They are playing at a great pace.
Love outside. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Love's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Morris a screen. Here's Jackson. Mozgov with a block. Here is Doc. He's guarded by Meeks. Here's Doc. And again, it's Cleveland.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Jennings kicks to Drummond. This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw good, Drummond. J.R. Smith's checked in for the Cavaliers. Both teams will make substitutions. Pistons trail by 3. Jackson kicks to Lee. There's the feed to Ilyasova. Now here's Jackson. Defense is right there. Jumper off the screen, and he nails the jumper. Jackson's got 12 points in just the second half.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. Misses the 3. The Pistons have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play going to the line for 1. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
Jackson dishes to Ilyasova. Thompson with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Love outside. Cleveland the rebound. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Shumpert's got the lead up to 3 now for Cleveland.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Shumpert against Lee. Here's Jackson. No good on the triple.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
There's the dish to Thompson. Pass to Shumpert. Love with the screen for Shumpert. That three off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Pass to Jackson. All sorts of time. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Shumpert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Fires the three. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Cleveland ahead, up 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from the Palace of Auburn Hills. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Pistons trail by 3, and Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Tristan Thompson is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Doc in at the 1. The offensive rebound, and Drummond kicks to Johnson. The pass to Dort. He dishes it to Lee. The 3, and he gets it to go. Lee's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Detroit. Now Cleveland shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Doubled by Lee. Doc. Detroit with the rebound. Lee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Out left to the wing. It's Jennings with the drive. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
And the shot is good.
I like the way they're working the ball inside, because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Drummond. Drummond's got 3 assists now in this one. Cavaliers trailing. Jennings with the double team. And Detroit has possession. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. The 11-footer. Here's Doyle. Contend shot, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Doyle. Shooting. Free throw.
That free throw, no good. A different look here for Detroit. Morris is checked in for Johnson. And it's Jody Meeks in for Lee. And then for Cleveland, Mozgov comes in for Tristan Thompson. And Irving subbed in for J.R. Smith. Pass to Doc. And it's off from three-point range. Detroit leading by 3. Jennings passes to Dort. Meeks dishes to Drummond. To the inside. Here's Doyle. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
There's the triple, and that's good for 3 points. Nice shot from Doc. Doc's got 12 points here in the second half. For Detroit, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Jennings against Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Doyle. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They're off to Denver after this game as they apply their skills at the Pepsi Center. And that's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. LeBron passes to Doc. And stolen by Drummond. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. The Pistons working the ball around now. Jennings drives in. No luck. Great D that time from Love. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Meeks, good.
Terrific effort on that shot. I mean, he's given up a lot of inches in that mismatch.
Well, height, who cares about height? I mean, it's just a number. Hey, you got to go with what you got. And he took what he had right at him there.
And they take the lead. And that's 13 points for Kevin Love.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Offensive rebound. And it's Drummond missing. The Cavaliers leading. Doc the pass to Irving. The three. And there's Love. That's good on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 6 assists here tonight.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
To the middle, here's LeBron. Good work defensively by Morris. Pistons trail by 4. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And there's the call on James. Passes it to Dort. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
I tell you what, you got to love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Jennings kicks to Meeks. It's back to Jennings. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
And there's the pass to Doc. It's deflected. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Jennings leading the charge. Now here's Drummond. Defense is right there. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you. Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Pass to Meeks. Jennings kicks to Meeks. Mozgov grabs the board. Mozgov's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here is Doc, covered by Morris. James wide open. And again, it's Cleveland.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Pistons trail by 4. Drummond the screen. Jennings drives in. Drummond dishes to Meeks. Up top, Jennings, covered by Irving. 4 on the clock. Jennings passes to Meeks. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. Jennings has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Cavaliers have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
There's the pick. He kicks to Drummond. It's tipped. Morris outside. He feeds it to Jennings. Drummond with a screen on Irving. 4 on the shot clock. Lets it go. The Pistons rebound.
Way to play the boards and come away with the offensive rebound.
Now is not the time to be giving him that kind of shot.
Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. James, no good. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Jennings against Irving. Jennings kicks to Drummond, and a strong finish with two hands.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Here is Doc. He's guarded by Meeks. Doc the pass to Mozgov. Good D by Drummond. The Pistons leading. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time.
It's been a solid outing for Drummond. 8 rebounds and 4 steals. He's gotten after it on the boards for them as well as in the transition game.
And I like the fact that one has really fed into the other.
So for the Pistons, Johnson comes in for Marcus Morris, and it's Jackson in for Jody Meeks. And Drummond kicks to Jackson. Fires at the elbow. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mozgov's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by Jennings. Stolen by Jackson. And here's Jennings, the fast break opportunity. Dishes it to Drummond. It's back to Jennings. Knocks down the step back Jay. Jennings has got 6 here in this quarter.
Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Feeds it to Love. And he's good on the 3-ball. Love's got 16 points here in the second half.
He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
The open shot from Jackson, and James pulls it down. James has got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the right side. Here's Doc. No good. And it's Detroit the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Kicks to Jackson. James against Drummond. Lock at 6. And it's Johnson penetrating. Can't get it to go. Good D by James. To tie it up. Good on the shot. James has got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
It's this simple, guys. No rebounds, no rings. We need to dominate the glass. Bigs, get the ball off the rim and get it out to our guards so we can get out in transition.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, Kevin, head coach of the Pistons had some words for his team over the break. He told them the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
Jennings kicks to Jackson. 1:30 left to play in the final quarter. Drills the elbow jumper. Jackson's got 32 points in the game. The drive by James goes back up. And, here, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And that was huge right there. Just as cool as he could be. And he's been clutch at the line there in a very tense moment.
Drummond with a screen on Irving. Jennings dishes to Drummond.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Shooting free throws.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of two is good. That gives them the lead.
They're ahead, but if they don't get a stop here, that free throw could prove critical.
And they're in position to take the lead.
You know what? A bucket here would mean a bunch at this stage of the game.
Knock the pass to James. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. James has got 6 here in this quarter. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
This game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Jackson drives in. Money!
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to him.
Outside Irving. Count it!
Irving's got him falling right now, that's for sure.
35 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And it's still within reach.
But they have to be really close to perfect from here on out. I mean, they have to get their offense right on target, right on point immediately.
Guys, some great passing from them.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
5 to shoot. Love kicks to Mozgov. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Doc. Some solid defense there from Jackson. There's Jennings with the 3. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Congratulations on the win and leading the way in terms of the points production. How were you able to create shots for yourself?
Yo, that's my number one skill. You know what I'm saying? Create shots for myself. Yo, I got moves on moves on moves. You feel me? Yo, I can sneeze and the defender's gonna break his ankle trying to get me a tissue. That's why I lead the team to score.
You simply can't get enough of you. Thanks for joining us. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And now we'll head over to the studio with Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor. What'd you think, Shaq?
He was completely in sync with the whole team tonight. And you can see that in the assist numbers, which were spectacular, I might add. It's hard to imagine him having a better night passing the basketball. Man.
Well, getting up over the 30-point barrier is never easy under any circumstances. He tore holes in the defense. They couldn't figure out what to do with him. Every play they ran for him, he executed it nearly perfectly.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
Why couldn't their defense find a way to stop you tonight?
I don't know. Maybe you should ask them that. I just took what they gave me and was fortunate enough to get some buckets. So no complaints here.
You had a great night passing. Don't you wish your teammates would feed you once in a while?
I do. And they will. Tonight I'll setting things up, and tomorrow night maybe I'll have the open looks and someone else will be dishing to me. That's just the way it works sometimes.
Word is spreading that you're causing some real drama with your off-court commitments, missing appearances, failing to fulfill contracts. Do you have anything to say about that?
Look, if you want to talk about my business dealings, you have to get in touch with my agent, Don Pagnati. But you know what? Let me save you the time because here's what he'll say. No comment. It's silly to comment on stuff like that has no bearing on anything else. So please, let's keep questions on the subject of basketball and basketball only. Thank you.
being on some chill. We go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills. And I don't feel it, not even.